Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and fellow cryptids. Today we are taking a rather peculiar adventure to the attic. Well, of course, not my attic. We are going to go to a museum. A very interesting and unique one. I happened to stumble upon it while just wandering around the city, and it piqued my curiosity, and I thought I'm going to spend some 20 minutes there, or I can make some beautiful pictures to show you my beautiful audience. Apparently this museum is big, way bigger on the inside. A very small, very short backstory here. There was a certain amount of time in Holland when practicing a Catholic faith was banned. Technically banned. Actually, it was frowned upon. It could be fined. It could be persecuted, but behind closed doors, everybody does what they want because this is how the states operate. It's based on freedom, and as long as you don't put it in the window, you are fine to do it. So there was this young gentleman, Jan Hartman. He was a fabric merchant. He was trading with linen, and in 1663 he commissioned this little chapel to be built on the attic. This whole museum is built to show up not just the chapel itself, not just the beautiful thing itself that he built up, but also his life, their living space. It's just wonderful and absolutely 100% breathtaking. I didn't expect these feelings. What I felt during wandering around this museum, I was completely stunned. We have seen parts of the living spaces what the family occupied at that time when the whole chapel was built, and I am a historian, but still I am always in awe to see how people lived in different times. The richness of the interior, the differences between the living spaces and the business spaces, it's just a wonderful comparison of what the value was at that time, how they valued family life, how they valued business life, how they valued faith, because this is all that's about. And there are these original staircases, which they have actually two. The original that they built in the 1600s. One of them is walkable, one of them is not. Both of them are very dangerous. But it's in general, the Dutch stairs are really perilous if you are just looking at them like, look at this monstrosity. It's just a death trap. And I'm just going to let you off on the
Ik vind het wel, ja.
Coincidentally, the organ was being cleaned the day when I visited this beautiful establishment, and that created a wonderful cacophony of random organ noises all over my visit. And I just loved it. It's so atmospheric. And of course I just peeked on the organ cleaner during work, and I was amazed by peeking into the organ itself that makes these holy noises. There is the altar, which is not a big thing but beautifully constructed. And on the side, just right there, actually it could be folded out, and the pulpit could be folded out from it. So they got them IKEA'd the whole altar. And before you ask, yes, they tried to restore the original color of the interior. And yes, it's pink. I spent some time on the attic of the attic myself, where they stored the linen, Jan's merchandise, and it was profoundly serene. The construction of this whole building was painstaking, definitely. They had to make a lot of measurements of how the building is not going to collapse. But after all, it's still here. I'm not entirely sure I found a lot on the attic, but what I definitely found on the attic is Jan's love for his community. His dedication to his faith, his dedication to his own freedom, and I think that's enough. Thank you for coming with me on this adventure today, and happy spooky season.